Bannon? Just ink. The message Bieber could be sending with his massive new tattoo. Plus, comedy wildman Dennis Leary is coming for both political parties to make America laugh again. And Grammy winner Darius Rucker is performing on The View. Hot Topics are in the house with Whoopi, Sarah Haynes, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Meghan McCain. Now, let's get things started.
Some orange in honor of Unity Day, on a mission to end bullying once and for all. 1 in 5 students say they're bullied, but when friends and community step in, it makes all the difference. So if you're aware of it, do your part, see if you can help kids and adults who need help, and take the power away from the bullies wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, Animal.
That's so cute.
Whoopi brought her purse.
I love that.
I don't normally carry a purse, but this was too much fun.
That's great.
This is too much fun, you know? I'll put it by my shoes. You see my animal shoes?
Yeah.
All right.
So funny.
Speaking of taking a stand against bullies, Arizona Senator Jeff Flake announced he will not seek re-election in a speech where he called out what's wrong, what he feels is wrong, right now in politics. Take a look.
Personal attacks, the threats against principles, freedoms and institution, the flagrant disregard for truth and decency, the reckless provocations, most often for the pettiest and most personal reasons, reasons having nothing whatsoever to do with the fortunes of the people that we have been elected to serve. It is often said that children are watching. Well, they are. And what are we going to do about that? Mr. President, I rise today to say enough.
So, is this good? Is this bad? Are people waking up? Or what's happening, do you think?
I have so much to say about this, so just stop me when you want me to stop.
We'll stop
on this. Okay. So, Steve Bannon, this is a big win and success for him because he has said he's out for scalps with establishment Republicans, and this is a big scalp for him because Jeff Flake, my home state of Arizona, my parents are good friends with him. He's a truly decent man. He was an ardent anti-Trumper. He was a never-Trumper. He wrote a book called The Conscience of a Conservative, Barry Goldwater quote, that was all about how he couldn't get behind this sort of Trumpist populism. Conservative media is thrilled over this. I saw a lot of things being said last night about how this speech could have been like Nancy Pelosi, and it's just sort of this lens into what's happening in the Republican Party. There's a very, very intense ideological divide about sort of the Reagan-esque people of the past and the Trump populists of the future. It is important to say...
Bannonites, too.
The Bannon, and populism, and it's sort of a much different turn in traditional conservative beliefs. Right. It is important to point out Jeff Flake was not popular in Arizona. He had an 18% approval rating. He only won by 3% in 2012. I remember that election well. The candidate that's being put up right now against Jeff Flake is straight out of Steve Bannon's playbook. He actually went down and endorsed her in Arizona and with Laura Ingraham and had sort of this big rally about the future of Trumpism. Yeah. And again, tell me when you want me to stop.
Well, let me ask you, because does that mean he didn't run because he couldn't win? Or is he really making that stand, sort of the stand that we saw during the McCarthy era when the senator stood up and said, "Have you no decency, sir?" And then all of a sudden you saw a sea change. What is the distinction there?
We haven't seen Mitch McConnell walk out.
Right.
In fact, they just said, we're back to our agenda. We need to get these tax cuts so that we have something on the books, that we've done something, and they will just swallow everything that Trump does in order to get their tax cuts now. That's where they're at.
But never-Trumpers are being hunted right now. And have no doubt, if you are someone like Jeff Flake, a Ben Sass, even a Paul Ryan.
These are never-Trumpers
These are,
in your view.
Paul Ryan was not a never-Trumper, but Ben Sass was.
He's a sometimes Trumper.
Yes.
Right.
But it's interesting for me because even on this show, I am the conservative on this show, but I'm not a Trumper populist. I have many issues with him, and there's a I feel pressure all the time to defend his supporters and to defend him because they are technically part of my tent of the party. But there are things, you're sort of put in this position where you have to apologize for things that you're uncomfortable apologizing for. And by the way, for me, I was a Republican while these people were giving money to the DNC and Chuck Schumer. And it's a weird place to be where people, Jeff Flake, by the way, has a 93% approval rating with American Conservative Union and a 96% lifetime score with Club for Growth. He's a deeply principled conservative, but if you don't sort of hedge into populism and hedge into Trumpism,
if all of these moderate Republicans, these Reagan
he's
Republicans,
not moderate. He's very
well, the
conservative.
Reagan Republicans then. Well, what do you want to call them then?
It's
non-Trumpers.
Yeah, non-Trumpers.
Non-Trumpers. Non-Trumpers.
So if all of the non-Trumpers leave, then what you have left are only the Bannon-Trumpers, right?
That's the problem.
Okay, so then what you have is the low-hanging fruit in the party, basically, and then the Democrats, if they can come up with somebody good, can wipe the floor with them.
I'm not complete. Yeah, I'm not.
No?
Sorry,
Does
well,
that
not
make sense?
necessarily. We've
Why not?
seen when Bannon backed Roy Moore in, is it Alabama?
Yes.
Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah. That man is, in my
Dangerous.
mind, despicable.
Yeah.
So if we get some of these good ones and they're leaving, and people that, like you said, you can get behind this guy.
I need to emphasize
So
though
why
that
not fight the good
Trump
fight?
is 50% he has an 84% approval rating with Republicans. I am the deep minority. I mean, I am not
Trump has an
someone
84%
approval rating with Republicans.
Yeah,
yes,
that's true.
Hugely popular.
Yep.
And I think that it is I don't know if this is a tipping point. People keep asking me if this is a tipping point. I think that Jeff Flake didn't want to, again, to say that I know Arizona politics well and what it takes to get elected. My father had a very, very hard race. Ended up, by the way, winning very handily against the woman who's trying to run against Jeff Flake right now, double digits.
Yeah.
But it makes me
Why
sad
could
he didn't
win
want to
and not-
run.
and not Flake?
Yeah.
Why could your father win and not Jeff
I
Flake?
had hoped Jeff Flake would take this on because I think it's an important time to have people like Jeff Flake. But the campaigning in this time, when you have people like Steve Bannon and you have the President of the United States, this is highly unusual to come out against candidates and attack them and say
His own people.
you're
It's abnormal.
highly unusual, highly historically.
Is he a hero for what he said, which was, this is abnormal and I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to put my country before my party. Or is he someone who should have stayed there?
I'm going to put my principles.
Yeah, I can't
Principles
watch
before
it.
the
And
party.
I can't stand here.
But should he have stayed there and fought?
You know what? Some people, that's not what they do. I don't think that's what he has very specific things he felt he was going to be able to do, and he's unable to do them because he is fighting his own party. And the rhetoric. And I have to say, I don't know him. I salute him because I've been waiting for somebody to say, you know what, this swamp's too mucky for me.
It's abnormal.
Corker, too. Bob Corker.
End on this. This is a big win for President Trump. It's a big win for Steve Bannon. It's a big win for Trumpers.
It's only a big win, you guys, if your person gets in. And I think, given all of the stuff, now we've got a lot of smoke. This is a lot of smoke and mirrors. People are not letting you all get away with what happened in Niger. They are paying attention and they want some answers. So it might be a win because you have him moving. You still have to win the next thing. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics.
How many takes does it take The View to wish you happy holidays?
We'll go this way a little bit more.
What makes the holiday?
I cannot be serious.
What is that?
3, 2.
This may take a few.
Okay. What makes the holiday season magical for you?
Family.
Family and my dearest friends.
Family and cookies and music. And how much time do we have?
The tree, the balls, everything.
Funny man Dennis Leary hits Hot Topics, and Grammy winner Darius Rucker hits the stage.
Hold on to yourself, Sonny. Welcome back. We're talking about bullying before, but apparently the latest group who feels bullied are white people. 55% of them say they believe there's discrimination against white people in America. But when asked for specific examples, they couldn't quite say what they thought it was. So what do you think white people are worried about in terms of being discriminated against?
I'm very confused by
I'm not
it.
asking you.
What are you asking? The white girls.
I'm just, we happen to have 3, so I thought maybe y'all would have some insight.
Well, you know, ever since Lincoln freed all those white people. Oh, no, sorry. I think that they're blaming the fact that maybe they don't have a good income or their life has not treated them well. They're blaming it on discrimination, but it might be about something else. It might be, you know, you haven't had opportunities to go to college, or you're stuck in a rut, or you're working in coal mining where the jobs are going out the window. And so it's easy, I guess, for people to blame something that they can look at or something like that.
The
you know?
other,
But
something
it's
that-
basically being a victim, and victimhood is not helpful. Victimhood only is I'm blaming somebody else for my problem. But this particular thing has nothing to do with being white. When you walk, one more thing, when you walk into a bank, you will get a loan more easily if you are a white guy.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, the entire Congress, practically 100% of it, is white. They are running the country. The corporations are run by white men. Television is run by white guys.
That's something I want to ask.
so
Do you
where's the
think that there is?
discrimination?
I don't know.
Well, my question is, do you think if you break it between men and women, that white women would say the same thing? I think I think white women could tell you how they were discriminated against.
As women, maybe.
As women,
Yeah.
well, yeah. So I'm wondering if that changes the equation at all.
I think there is one group of people, and we were talking about this in the meeting, that, and it's more socioeconomic than race.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there is a group of people that are many white, unemployed people that I think they're tired of being told they have privilege when they're like, I can't feed my family, I can't do anything, which is just a distinction in poverty versus people with money. But the other time is I was trying to really dig deep and play the let me walk in the shoes of these statistics. Have I ever been discriminated against? One time I do feel it, and this is not in comparison to slavery or anything vast, but in my own life, one time the times I do discover it are when I try to chime in intellectually on like a movement, like let's say Black Lives Matter, and I'm saying in this instance, I think the messaging or the strategy of this is not the right move. If I just disagree on the slightest bit or chime in, people are like, you don't understand, you're white, and they excuse you intellectually, even though anyone that's white talking about those things can disclaim, I have never walked in these shoes, but I do have a brain and I'm an ally. I want to talk about
You're
it.
more,
You know, like,
you're more disagreed with, and your opinions now don't count. It's not quite the same as discrimination.
well, discrimination is just an unjust treatment based on a difference in race, age, sex. In that situation I'm describing, I am being discriminated. And I'm not saying that I feel the pain every day of this. I'm just saying I find it frustrating when I'm trying to join a conversation as an ally, and I can't critique anything because I'm white.
But I think Chris Rock said it best. Even though he's a rich black man, the poorest white man would never trade places with Chris Rock, because being black in America, you are the most discriminated group in the country.
I am not comparing, just to be clear.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
I
trying.
get your
Yeah.
point.
These
I mean, I've
numbers,
never
though,
been
are-
told I can't have an apartment because I'm white, for example, or I can't live in this neighborhood because I'm
55%
white.
is more than half, which
It's
I think
significant.
it's much more than I would have expected. I just want to end on this quote. Tim Mustick of Maryland said, because you're white, you're automatically thrown into that group as being a bigot and a racist, and that somehow you perceived yourself as being more superior to everybody else, which is ridiculous. This man is quoted on the record saying
I
this.
understand that, but now maybe white folks will understand how we feel when people generalize about us.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Everyone who's as obsessed with their dog as I am needs to check out BarkBox, a monthly package delivered right to your door full of cool dog toys, yummy all-natural treats, and amazing stuff all dogs beg for. And this week only, new subscribers get an extra toy in every box. Thanks to BarkBox, members of our audience are getting the Halloween box and a 3-month subscription.
Even if you don't have a
Give it to someone with a dog.
Even the dogless among us are freaking out. This is amazing.
they can always give it to someone who has a dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Justin Bieber had social media losing their minds when he unveiled a whole lot of new tattoos that cover his chest and
That's a
torso.
lot. What is that called?
And he doesn't care,
It's a
but
sleeve.
Yeah.
What is
I mean,
That's crazy.
what's
It's
wrong
called
with
a
it? He's
breastplate.
happy.
Well, is
Yeah,
that
he
like
likes it.
called a shirt? Because you have a sleeve.
Is it a
that's like
breastplate or is that?
A
I don't know.
breastplate.
I
Do you
don't know
say,
what that is. If he's happy, I'm happy. Y'all happy for him?
Whatever you want.
It's his body. I don't have to wear it. He's happy, I'm happy.
I would never get one. Why would I just figure this
Wait, that's,
perfect body?
by the way, shocking. No, sorry. Earlier in the meeting, Joy goes, or Sunny said, does Joy have a tattoo? And the whole room looked at
You
Sunny
were in the room. I was like,
Look,
maybe she has a
my
tattoo.
family, we don't believe. My father was a sailor, and he didn't have a tattoo.
Yeah.
So
Is that
no.
rare among
Yeah.
sailors?
Oh, sailors love a tattoo.
We don't have them either. Although I always wanted to
We
get one.
who?
My family. Nobody has them, but I always
scared
wanted
of
one
the
right here.
Why there?
I
Why,
don't know.
Sunny? Why you want it right there?
I think it's like,
Sexy.
right?
What
It's
does it
sexy.
mean, though, in the study?
If the study says people that get them on their rib cage, which is where I want it, it shows that they're highly confident about their bodies, as it's a place where a great deal of skin needs to be bared in order to actually
What do you
see
do?
it.
Walk around like this?
Yeah,
Tank top.
and you go like that.
So, want to
like
know who has the tattoos on this show? Whoopi and I.
Yes.
We're the ones
I know
with the
Whoopi has
tattoos.
one. You have one
I
too?
have two, and my family are completely covered. My brothers have them. My brother Jimmy is covered everywhere. I think it's a military
Your
thing.
father
Where
doesn't
are
have
yours?
one.
Where
My
are yours?
father
Yeah,
doesn't have
I'm gonna tell you what it means.
Foot and wrist, and yours is on your shoulder, correct?
On
Yes.
the shoulder, on the breast.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
We were saying that.
That has got to hurt.
Whoopie, there's nothing
This-
here on the card about being on your
I
on your
know.
breast.
Not many
I
people
know.
do the boobs. Whoop.
And actually, a lot of people do their boobs.
Yeah,
a lot of
it
people,
actually
yes,
is,
they do.
actually, yeah.
People put flowers and stuff. This tattoo is 42 years old.
What is it? What is it
Very
of?
redone.
It's Woodstock. And he was yelled. Now he's this big, but he started out this big.
He got taller
Yeah.
over
But
the years.
they're very, I find them very cathartic. When I got mine, I was in like sort of emotionally intense times. I was very drunk in San Diego before my brother deployed,
Right.
and like
I don't
things
think
like
you're
that.
supposed to drink in ink.
So
That's what I've heard.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well,
but
it can
I
make
did.
it can actually increase the pain.
Not that I wouldn't take a
Alcohol
shot before
can
that, but when
increase
you're
the
drunk,
pain.
you probably shouldn't
Yeah.
make that decision.
Feet is
we
a
gotta go.
serious spot.
Gotta go.
And so we'll see you in a minute. Come back.
Hi, Dennis Leary here. My new book is called Why We Don't Suck, and how all of us need to stop being such partisan little rhymes with witches.
When the show's over, the view's just getting started. Because the action continues 24/7 online. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and...
You know, Dennis Leary is one of the great people on the planet, and he uses tough love approach to unite America in his new book, Why We Don't Suck. and how all of us need to stop being such partisan little bitches. That's the name of the book. Please welcome the very fine Dennis Leary.
Hi, guys.
Hey, V.
Like
I'm gender fluid now. I've got my gender fluid bag.
You're such a chick magnet.
I
too.
am.
You are a chick magnet.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
The girls always say, yeah, you are, yeah.
No, not in my
well,
house.
you
I'm
used
not.
to be.
I'm discriminated against in my own house. I can't get a word in edgewise. What's going on?
We haven't seen you in 4 years.
I know.
So
It's
where-
weird.
what have you-
Why? I thought it was banned.
You've probably been busy working.
No, we moved.
Oh, you moved?
You might have come to see
I
us.
went to
if
the
we
wrong
weren't there.
place.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I was never at the desk. I was always on the couch at the old place.
Yeah,
So
we
now I feel like I'm a anchor, like a host.
We don't believe in the couch anymore. We're over the couch.
And why? Can I be the? Has there ever been a guy that was the host of the show, a co-host?
On Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who?
I did Friday.
We've had A-Rod, we had the Mooch.
Mario Cantone.
The mooch.
You had the Mooch
The
and
Mooch.
A-Rod and not me?
Yes.
Oh my God!
You want to do it anytime.
The Mooch was here.
Yeah, I know.
How did you get along with the Mooch?
Without me.
He's a paisan, you know? He's
Yeah.
Italian. I
Oh
got
my
along fine
God!
with
See,
him.
Mario Cantone, who did the best, who has the best. You know who he is?
Yeah, yeah.
Has the best.
Yeah.
When I first saw Scaramucci on television, I went, "This guy is screwing up, and Mario has a job." And when he got fired, I was like, "Damn it,
I know.
Mario's out of a job."
Didn't he
So-
come on? Did Mario come on?
Mario was a
came out.
co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing about Bieber's tattoos. I wish he would get one on his face. Okay?
Why?
That hurts.
Why?
Oh my God.
That would ruin his face.
You guys are Bieber fans?
Yes.
I don't want to look at his face. Sorry.
Why? What's wrong with his face? He's so cute.
He is cute.
I don't find
All
it
right,
cute.
let's-
Even in my gender fluidity, with my bag.
He's not his type.
He's not my type.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
not my
cute
type.
either. If that means anything. Mm-mm.
Thank you, Megan.
Doesn't do it for me.
Thank you. I
think
No,
he's
I like a
cute.
rugged American. Thank you. He's like a young.
Who do you like?
Pardon me?
Who do you like?
Oh gosh. I mean, I just
A
like
rugged pop
all
star.
American.
Paul Ryan, you said.
Yeah, I have a little crush on Paul
I
Ryan.
like beards.
You have a crush on Paul Ryan?
I do, but I think it's more ideological. Do we want to get back to the interview?
Anyway.
Switching topics.
You have an ideological crush.
Yep.
Okay.
Brain crush.
All
No
right.
one says they have a crush on Mitch McConnell. You notice that? So listen, the last book you wrote was Why We Suck.
Yes.
Now it's Why We Don't Suck.
Yes.
So what changed?
So here's what happened. You know, during that last election, you know, I have a 27-year-old, 25-year-old kid. They were very emotional about it. Listen, I voted for Hillary, but I didn't want to. I thought she was a terrible candidate. She was flawed. I obviously didn't vote for Trump, even though, you know, I met the guy a few times, and he did a cameo on the show The Job I had on ABC,
Right. Yeah.
and he was very nice. He showed up on time. He was very white at the time. He was a completely different color than he is now. He was a really white guy.
Yeah, today is Orange Day. It's all about Trump.
But that election was so divisive, and so many things bubble up, and even now as we've moved forward, I mean,
Yes.
so all my Democratic friends have completely lost their sense of humor, complaining about Trump and wanting to get impeached. My Republican friends have lost their sense of humor, arguing with them. Everybody's watching, you know, Fox News or CNN. Everybody's separate. I wanted to sort of remind us all about it doesn't matter who's in power because we can get rid of them in 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also,
Maybe.
you know, all this. There's all this racism and sexism, all this stuff that was brought up during the election and since. I wanted to first of all, make America laugh again about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, make a point that...
That's why we're writing funny
exactly.
books.
And
Yeah.
remind us, I mean, it's a funny book. I want to make you laugh your ass off, but I want to remind us, we are the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
And if we
Yeah,
make a mistake or we don't like something, all we got to do is change it.
Yes.
And I'll tell you something else. And you got to give... This is true. Trump, his message resonated with people, and he got elected, okay? And the game changer was, my kids thought Donald Trump was a guy that was the star of a reality show. They didn't know Donald Trump from
course.
you know, the 90s when they were small.
A lot of his voters agree with that.
Right,
with that,
exactly.
yeah.
So we better wake up. The Democrats, if you want to beat
Right.
Trump the next time out, you better pick somebody now and get behind him, and it might have to be a celebrity. Now, in the book, I researched the top 10 most trusted people in America. Not me. Somebody took a poll.
Nah.
The first 3 people on the list: Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, and Denzel. And I was like,
Sandra Bullock?
those are the 3 most trusted people in America. And you know
I could
what?
get behind Denzel.
On Denzel 2020.
Who else? Denzel?
Here's what I'm saying. I got a ticket right here. Whoopi Joy 2020. That's what I'm saying.
It's not going to happen.
Why is it not going to happen?
Because we can shoot off our steam here. We can blow.
I'm telling you,
I love
in
it
a
here.
celebrity-driven world, you two could get elected.
I think no, I don't
The
think so.
memes would be endless.
Yeah, it'd be good.
You haven't said no yet. Whoopi has not said no yet.
She's not running.
Whoopi 2020. Come on.
You know what? I can't.
Why?
Because the stuff I want to do, I would have to actually speak to other people.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You know what I mean? I have to. I would have.
All right.
I would, you know, it's because I would do what he's doing. I'm changing this. Don't say nothing to me. That's what I would do.
Dictator.
So you would want to be a dictator.
Yeah. Well, not a dictator, but it's like, look, it's like, if you see that there's going to be an issue,
Yes.
and you know it's going to be a problem,
Yes.
I would say, look, you don't like this and you don't like this, but we have to do it. So I'm going to tell you, this is where we got to go.
Can I just
But
say one
we can
thing to
do
you
it
right now?
Yeah.
Just listening to you talk there for 30 seconds,
Yeah.
you debating Trump in the next election is a home run
Yeah.
right there.
I watched it. I watched.
I would pay to see that.
I would pay
You got plenty of prep.
amount of money. I would pay a lot of money to watch you.
have plenty of
Listen,
prep.
if Joy doesn't want to run, it's Whoopi and Meghan. I mean,
Yeah.
that's an unbeatable ticket. Come on.
I would vote for
We would
it.
get
I would-
Republican
I
and
would get
Democratic
them.
votes.
Is there no politician, though? I mean, in all seriousness, I understand the celebrity factor. There's no politician you like running. I don't know where you stand ideologically, but you like for 2020.
Listen, I'll tell you something right now, okay? Bernie Sanders is too old. I think we need a cutoff
You're
date.
killing Joy.
Okay, I know.
No, it's all right.
Listen to
I
me.
agree with that.
Okay, I think.
Okay.
Kind of.
Kamala
What?
Harris.
Not sure. I'm
He's not
sure.
gonna get elected.
No, but
He's-
I'm not sure.
okay.
I don't think he's really too old because people live to be 100 and they're totally
But
compass
I don't think
mentis.
I don't
Well,
think
how
He's
about
not electable.
How about
He's
look
not
at his
electable.
record?
Huh?
Look at his own record.
Yeah.
Bernie.
People
Right.
are
I'm
not
sorry, y'all. I don't care.
But I
But
don't
you
think
know
that
what? I'm
people are
just-
interested in the record as much as the rhetoric. And he's got good
but
rhetoric.
if you have good rhetoric and you don't have anything to back it up, you just like him. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'll tell you something
No,
else.
to anyone.
How
One
about you,
politician.
Kamala Harris, Senator Kamala
Oh,
Harris.
I love her. I think she's fantastic.
I think she's great,
she would
too.
be a great candidate.
I think she's
I
great.
talk about her in the book. You know, Tom Hanks would be a great
He's
candidate.
great.
Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock,
No.
2020.
So I would,
No.
I would
Tom Hanks.
debate.
You want Tom Hanks?
Yeah, I think
Trump-
so.
I want a woman. We
I
need
think-
to have a woman
You want
in the
Kamala
White
Harris? I know,
House.
but you want somebody who can win.
Yes.
I don't know if a woman can.
I firmly believe this. I say
You
this to
don't
my
think there
daughter.
was plenty of misogyny in why Hillary Clinton didn't win? And she's a woman.
Well, yeah, I
she
know
was
that,
totally
but-
competent.
I know you
totally
want to have this long-ass discussion.
I know.
But we can't.
Why?
Because we're
Because we're out of time.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay.
Plug
But
your
Dennis, promise that you're going to come back.
I am going to come
Play
back.
with us.
By the way, I'm going to come back. I want to come
Yes.
back as like a full co-host and be
Okay.
here for the whole show.
All right, so-
And-
Go to the
Definitely.
website to find out when his book tour will be in your town. His book,
Yeah.
Why We Don't Suck and How All of Us Need to Stop Being Partisan Little Bitches, is available now. And you know what? Everybody in the audience should get to take a call. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up? I'm Darius Rucker, and coming up, we're going to talk about some hot topics, and hell, I might even sing a song for you. Who knows?
Dennis Rucker crossed racial and musical boundaries to become a Grammy-winning country music superstar. And he has a brand new album called When Was the Last Time? Please welcome the most fabulous Darius Rucker. I'll tell you when the last time was. Anyway.
It was rhetorical.
It was a rhetorical thing. I get it now. So Charlie Pride was with us
that's
a
awesome.
little while ago,
Yeah.
a couple days ago. And you are, it seems, only the second black country singer. It seems like a long gap in between.
It was 25 years between hits, 25 years.
So why do you think that was? Since this, country music represents, so much of our history and background.
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know. I think, but now the good thing is now I see it changing. You got Kane Brown, who just had a number
Right,
one, and
right.
Mickey Guyton out there, who's done the trail. So it's a good thing. Music is just opening up, and
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a part of that.
Well, you are music kingdom to me.
Please.
Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
Darius, I love your music so much, and I listen to It's All Right all the time. Anytime I'm having a bad day, that is the song I put on. It's such a wonderful anthem about loving life, but I know you're a big football fan, and you recently sang the national anthem at a Saints-Dolphins game, which is incredible. And some of the players kneeled when you were doing that. What was your reaction?
I mean, I understand the protest, I'm behind those guys 100%, but just for me, who I am, being in London singing the national anthem was an honor for me. And so I understand the protest, and I'm with it. I back those guys 100%, but, I love singing the national anthem.
Well, one of the collaborators on this album is your good friend Jason Aldean, who we're all fans of here as well. He was on stage when the massacre happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him since then?
Yeah, we've talked, since then, and he was pretty shook. I talked to him the day after, and we were texting each other, and he was shaking up.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine that for the rest of his career, before he steps on the stage, he's going to think about that, because that was, when it happened, my son said to me, "Dad, that could have been you up there," and I went, "Wow, yeah, Jack,
could have been.
That really could have been me." And it's sad that we're there, and Jason handled it so well, and he did it, did his thing, and I'm proud. I love him, and I'm proud of him, and I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Well, the song you're going to perform today is called For the First Time, and to celebrate its release, you've been checking a lot of firsts off your bucket list. So you tried yoga, you got your first psychic reading. The one I am a little surprised by is you just learned how to line dance. A country singer who doesn't line dance is like a cowboy without a horse, okay? Tell us about it.
It was fun. It was fun. I was with Stormy Warren, and we had a good time. It was really my first time line. I'd never even thought about line dancing before.
Come on!
We went out.
Are you serious?
No, and line
You watching people do it when you're singing.
I am doing that. But it was fun. It was fun.
What's next on your bucket list?
I'm gonna sing the hook on a big rap song. That's like next on my thing.
Yeah.
Well, are you want to write
I want to be Nate Dogg. I want to be Nate Dogg.
it? You write it. I want to sing back up.
That's the deal.
I want to be
That's
back
the deal.
up.
Absolutely.
You're front man.
Absolutely.
All right. I just cracked myself up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Our audience is ready. We are so ready. Take it away, baby. Come on.
You say you never danced to a dashboard singing R.E.M. on the summer star. You never lean back on a jet black Chevy blowing smoke rings in the dark. And you don't wanna be the same. Well, I know that you don't know me well, but we can make that change. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Yeah, let yourself go, baby, follow that feeling. Well, baby, something new is what you're needing, like a real night. Let your head down, feel alive. When was the last time you did something for the first time? You say you never drank from the bottle of some $2 wine, run barefoot through the mud. You never had the right kiss stolen from your lips while you watched the sun come up. Well, I know your friends are watching and they probably disapprove, but give me just half a chance, girl, I'm daring you. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Yeah, let yourself go, baby, follow that feeling. Well, baby, something new is what you're needing, like a real night. Let your head down, feel alive. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Yeah. Now the way you're looking says you're leaving. I hope I ain't reading you wrong, 'cause the way you're shining, I think you're thinking it's been way too long. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Yeah, let yourself go, come on, follow that feeling. Baby, something new is what you're feeling, like a real night. Let your head down, feel alive, alive. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Yeah, tell me, baby, when was the last time? Oh, you did something for the first time.
You just have to keep coming to this show.
Oh,
you just have
anytime.
to keep coming back.
Anytime.
Thank the band.
Yeah, great job.
His new album was When Was the Last Time? It's available now, and you know what, y'all? You're so good. You're all going home with a cop. We'll be right back.
We're capturing all of our best moments on Instagram. Follow us at The View ABC if you're looking for a really sweet view.
Hey now. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. Hey now. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. Hey now. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. Hey now. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view. Hey now. Nobody has as much fun as we do. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And take this song to heart. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Think about that. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view.